Hello, everybody. Welcome back, all of my beautiful, lovely Cancers. Welcome to Queen Cancer Tarot channel. My name is Catherine. This is a Cancerian only channel. I do read for all 12 signs. On my other channel, She Reads Tarot, so you can go check me out there. The link is below. And I also do true crime tarot and conspiracy theory tarot readings and interactive live tarot readings on my other channel, Tarot Talk Live. I am going to be going live and taking your questions we're going to try to do this on Sunday, you guys. So I do need you guys to submit your entries to me via email. Okay, submit your entries to me via email, or you can put your questions in the comment section if you don't want to be anonymous. But if you want to be anonymous, you can email your questions to me and just say, hey, I want to be anonymous, but would you please answer this question during the live? And I will take the first, we'll go for about 15. We'll go for 15 or 16. However that falls. Let's go for 16. We will go for 16 questions. Okay. Or no, 18. How about that? 18 is the magic number. We may not get up to 18 entries, but we might. So go ahead, flood the comment section with your questions, you guys. You can put your questions in any of the videos. I will be doing this probably twice a week. I will be doing this. And so we also have to come up with a nice title for this episode where I read your questions live. So please go ahead and feel free to put your questions in the comment section. Okay, so everyone will have an opportunity to get their question read at some point. But again, I'm taking the first 18 questions. Okay, we're going to do 18 questions per live, and that's the way we roll. Okay. All right. So everybody else, please make sure you hit that thumbs up button for me. Please hit those like buttons, you guys. It really helps. And thank you so much for everyone who is new to the channel. Thank you for being subscribed. I love you guys so much. Thank you for also supporting me. Booking your readings, you guys. Also, Mother's Day special. So we have a sale going on the website, you guys. Please go and check the website out just to see what is going on and what the prices are like and all the options that you guys get. Also, please pay attention to the drop downs. There are different time increments for the readings. So we may have a 15-minute reading, a 30-minute, an hour, okay, and so on. So just make sure you click on the time slot and choose the time frame of the reading that you would like to get, and it will tell you what that price is. The prices do change, okay? So I have something there for everyone, all right? Let's see. What else? Oh, we are going to be announcing the winners. So I'm getting ready to announce the winners for the drawing. You guys, I am also doing a drawing once we get to 100 subscribers on both of my other channels. I'm going to go live. We're going to do watch parties on both of those channels once we get to 100 subscribers. That is the milestone. Every 100 subscribers, we will go live and do a watch party. Okay. That is my promise to you guys, all right, as we grow. So please hit those subscribe buttons, you guys. Make sure that notification button is set for all, okay? So you can be notified when all of my readings are posting, okay? All right. So let's go ahead and see who is a winner. And this is for a 3-question personal reading with me. And all you have to do if you hear your name being called is email me to claim your prize, okay? You can also email me your questions if you would like for me to get started on your reading right away. If you would like to book a phone reading with me, that is an option as well, or a video live, a live video reading where I send you a link and you can log on. So we have that capability too. Almost like a Zoom call, but it's not Zoom. Okay. All right. So let's see. Winner number 1. And we have what is it? I'm sorry. Plovdiv girl. Plovdiv girl. Plovdiv girl. Love Div girl. Okay, it's PLOVDIV girl. 5342. Congratulations. You are a winner. So all you have to do is email me. Sorry, you guys have broken nail. All you have to do is email me at queencancertarot@gmail.com to claim your prize. Okay. And I will also post your names on the community page, on my channel page. If you go to my channel and click on post, then you can see all of the announcements. There are lots of personal reading reviews, okay, from some of my clients, you guys, just so you can have a glimpse, okay, of what it is like to others to have a reading with your girl, just in case you are interested. All right, so let's see. Winner number 2. Winner number 2, we have Bianca Maritz, okay? A frequent flyer, okay, of a winner on this channel. Bianca, congratulations, sweetie. And you can win unlimited times on this channel as long as you enter. All you have to do is enter. Okay, and every single time you see me upload a video, you guys put a yellow heart in the comment section. That's all you have to do. A yellow heart, or you can just say #win in the comment section, and that will get your name entered into the drawing. Okay. Alrighty. Winner number 3. Winner number 3, and the final winner, by the way. I choose 3 winners every 2 weeks. 3 winners every 2 weeks. As we grow and as the numbers grow, the prizes and the winners will increase, the number of winners. I also do a monthly giveaway. Everything I give away in the monthly giveaway is in the description box below, so check that out, but you have to be subscribed to the channel. That is one caveat. Okay, I have a winner number 3. We got Teresa. Teresa Lynn 7208. Teresa Lynn 7208. Congratulations, everybody. Plovdiv girl, Teresa Lynn, and Bianca Maritz. Congratulations, everybody. Thank you so much for being subscribed to the channel. Thank you for playing my game. And thank you for participating. Now let's get started with the reading. You guys saw the overlay. And I am going to start doing overlays just to kind of announce what the message is going to be and what we're going to be getting into. All right. So thank you for taking the time to listen to me do my spiel and announce the winners. Okay. That's an important part of the growth of my channel, and also me getting to know you and you getting to know me. All right. That's what it's all about. So, and also having fun. This is for entertainment purposes only. All right. I don't do spell work. I don't do anything. I just am who I am, and I'm blessed with the gift of seeing things. I can tell you that. I have a very strong intuition and empathic abilities. Also, I believe it's called clairsentient abilities, if I'm saying it properly, but it's like I can feel what others are feeling or experiencing physically, if that makes sense. So, yeah. So it's very strange. But it is who I is. And I also have beautiful, beautiful, I've been blessed with the ability to go places. Let's just say that. And I have had visions, and I've been shown things that actually happen. So I guess you can say premonitions, y'all. So it's like that. And God is good, is all I can say. He is good, 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 good. And I talk all about it on my other channel, Tarot Talk Live, on a few of the episodes, I believe, or when I went live on this channel even. So go check out my lives, you guys. I get to talking and I tell you a lot about me. So go check out my live. All right. They're all in the playlist, you guys. And also, all of my readings are timeless. Okay. So the readings that you get a month ago could be resonating today, or it could have resonated 5 years ago. Okay. Or with an ex or something that happened in your childhood. So please, please keep an open mind when listening to my tarot messages. Okay. If you don't, you're going to be very disappointed, very critical, and very frustrated, okay, if you are that type of individual. All right, but if you are cool and calm and collective, you are going to be either cool with whatever you hear, or it's like, okay, I guess that's not for me, and just move on with life. All right. So if the messages do resonate with you, please let me know in the comment section. If they don't resonate with you, please keep the comments to yourself. All right. It is just a bit of housekeeping that I like to do here on this channel. But you are free and welcome to say whatever you want to say, as long as you are respectful and keep with the housekeeping rules. Okay. I have a very strict policy as far as the comments go, and I will remove you. Okay. And I pretty much don't block people from this channel, but I will put you on a little bit of a punishment if you decide to act up. But I don't like to block people, because all of it is energy, right? That goes towards the growth of this channel. I just don't want anything negative affecting anybody else. You see what I'm saying? I can protect me, my energy, and my channel definitely isn't affected. However, other people, they may not appreciate that so much, okay? And I'm going to speak for them so that they don't have to. How about that? Okay? All right. All right, Cancers. Y'all saw it. Cancer versus all 12 signs. So we're going to start Aries. And this is going to be freestyle, you guys. So if you would like to have the timestamps, be patient and I will add them at my earliest convenience. All right, so let's go ahead and start with Aries here. Cancers dealing with an Aries. What is going on? Okay, so we have a couple came out there. There's another one. Okay. And let's get one more. Okay. Oh, look at this. Well, would you see there was one that was standing up on its up end here. It was upside down. So this is for Cancers dealing with an Aries. And if you're cross-watching and you're the Aries, welcome. Okay. All right. So we have deep state of involvement in the reverse. deep state of involvement in the reverse. All right. So at one point, someone was very, very much invested in a situation. And I'm getting an energy of not anymore, or this person has truly pulled back their energy. Okay. To a point where, you may worry or wonder what's going on. Okay. Because it's like, okay, you were being all of the noise and all of the drama before, and now you're not invested in the situation. What is happening? It's that type energy. Let's see here. What time is it? I wanted to see if I had time to go to no, I'll do it in the morning. Okay. So next we have mansions and dream cars in the reverse. Mansions and dream cars. So, this is telling me that either as a result of pulling back, okay, this involvement, okay, this Aries, or either you, Cancer, take it how it resonates. But because of this pullback of involvement, there is a loss of perks that go along with this, okay? Loss of perks, mansions and dream cars in the reverse. So this is like either someone's getting foreclosed on, or losing property, or someone is not able to afford a certain lifestyle because they are no longer in a deep state of involvement with this particular individual. So this could just be you getting a divorce. This person maybe was top heavy in the financial department, and this is taking you to a different level, or vice versa. Okay. Maybe because you're no longer involved with this person, their dreams of having this and having that are ultimately kaput. Okay. So let's see. Next, we have the wool has been pulled away. And there's another card underneath here. I'll reveal it in just a second. All right. But this is a shock. This is somebody they can't believe that this is happening, or there's an energy of, wow, okay, this is really happening right now. So this person is at a place where, they're having to accept, yeah, they're at a place where they're having to accept the way things are. You know what I mean? They're in a state of acceptance. Okay. They are in a place of acceptance. And this is also an energy of somebody who's like, you know what? I don't want the mansions. I don't want the dream cars. I don't want to be involved in the situation. I am pulling all the way back because, I can see things for what they are, and it is not worth it. Okay. So this could also be an energy of somebody who's realizing that someone may be up to no good, or someone may be doing something nefarious, or this person may be like, taking advantage of them because they're out for one thing. Just whatever it is, it's all bad news. You're seeing things the way they really are now. Okay. Whereas when you were deeply involved in the situation, when you were around and exposed to all of the mansions and the dream cars, it was like the wool was over your eyes. You know what I mean? It was hard for you to see things the way you needed to see them because you had all those distractions. And now that you have pulled back, that wool has also been pulled back. You see what I mean? Look, whisper sweet nothings in my ear. Okay. So there's an energy of, wow, you've really been pulling the wool over my eyes all this time. You've really been telling me what you think I want to hear, or basically what I did want to hear at that time, right? But there's a sense that this is ending. Okay, let's see what we got here. Things are still the same. Okay, there's an energy of this person has not changed. Maybe you thought this person would change. You thought that, things would get different, or they would, come out of this energy, or they wouldn't continue wanting to try to trick you. You know what I mean? Maybe there's an energy of you caught this person in a lie. You caught this person telling you things that you just wanted to hear, and now that you're seeing it for what it is, it's like you're side-eyeing this person, and it's like they're still the same. They're still coming with the same nonsense. Let's change the colors a little bit. I had it this color for our Nancy Guthrie readings. Let's change it up. Okay. It's better. All right, so we have renewal in the reverse. Okay, renewal in the reverse. So there could be an energy of you are breaking a contract, and or an energy of you are deciding to not go another, moment, or another period, or you're not gonna, share finances with this person another month. There's just an energy of not, you're wanting to separate, you're wanting to pull back your energy. You're realizing this person has been pretty much playing you like a flute. Okay. And you thought that with renewal in the reverse, it's like at one point you thought that this person would change. Let's just face it. You thought that they would change. You thought that they would be different somehow. Maybe you thought they would grow out of it. Maybe you thought they would feel some type of way. An ounce of humanity would prick them. Something, right? But that did not happen. And things are still the same. Okay. Things are still the same. Let's pull a few more oracle, and then we'll pull from the tarot deck here. Well, okay, so we have, look at this. Bumping heads, okay. Shocking news. Underneath the deck, love, hate. Just like I said, I mean, it's like you and this person are now bumping heads because, you're shocked. You can't believe that this person would actually do this to you, or would have gone out like this, or been this manipulative, or taken advantage of you. It's something when you're in the thick of it with the situation, and then when you kind of disconnect and pull back from this person, you have an opportunity to see things from a different angle, right? And it hits different because it's like, are you serious right now? Like, I'm not even in the position to even go through this, and I am shocked and appalled, right? It's like, well, I never, okay, right? But what is that saying? But your mom and dad did. Yeah, well, not anymore, okay? With bumping heads and love hate, it's like, you know what? I can do bad by myself, okay? No, I'm not going to continue in this situation, or I don't need your money, or your cars, or your mansions, or whatever it is, whatever the privileges are that are in the reverse now. Okay. There's energy of it wasn't real anyway. So look, we got fake news. See, it wasn't real. Fake news, y'all. It also says pregnancy and DNA, But fake news is really standing out to me with love hate. It's like, you know what? You're realizing this person, you thought they loved you and they really were hating on you the entire time. That's enough to be very frustrating as my temperature is growing and growing. Okay. So let me know if you resonate with that. But yes, it can be hella frustrating to come into understanding that the wool has been pulled over your eyes. You see what I mean? And that sweet nothings have been whispered into your ear. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's why you are bumping heads right now with this individual, to the point where it's like, I just gotta go, right? I can't take this anymore. This is like the ultimate betrayal, or there's a sense of like, wow, you can't believe that this person is actually going there with you. Okay, let's look at the tarot messages because I am intrigued here. And y'all, pray for your girl. I'm having a surgical situation taking place next week. All right. It just kind of crept up on me. I knew it was coming. I just didn't know that it had to be right now. I thought it was something that I could like schedule, when I could, but it was like, no, you need to get this handled like now. So here I am having surgery at the last minute. Okay. I hope after this is going to start a different trend, because I just can't. So some normacy is all that I need right now. But yes, I am getting some medical things taken care of, you guys, over the next couple weeks. So pray for me. All right, so here we go. So we have the 6 of Cups and the 8 of Wands here. Okay, the 6 of Cups and the 8 of Wands. So this is all about things being really good and then all of a sudden, or things taking some sort of a sudden turn, right? This is also an indication of some sort of communication, right? The 6 of Cups is also someone from your past coming in to communicate, okay? Or someone that you were in a good connection with, or you were at least friends with this person, okay? You were at least friends with this person. Okay, and things were good, right? That 6 of Cups is all about having good memories, being nostalgic, looking back at the past in an endearing way. But with that 8 of Wands, things are changing or took a quick turn, right? Like this person used to be your friend, but it's like the information or some sort of news that you're going to receive, you're going to realize this person is not really there for you after all. With fake news, it's like everything this person was telling you is going to be unreal or untrue. And if this is a partner situation, it could be that this person got someone else pregnant. You're finding out that this person is the father, and they said that they didn't partake in any situations with an ex. This could be a situation with an ex. With the 6 of Cups here and the 8 of Wands, it's like a situation that was from the past, or that was in the past. There's some sort of communication that is taking place all of a sudden now. So, we could have a couple different situations or scenarios going on, but that is the overall energy. Tell us more here. Okay, got quite a bit. So we got the Page of Cups, okay. Star student energy, that is someone that is wants to be recognized. They want to be chosen. Okay. And we have the Page of Swords. Okay. So this is also an energy of someone who's kind of sitting back. They want to be chosen, but there's an energy of there's not a direct way, or they're not directly, it's like an indirect way. They're letting you know that they're available in an indirect way. Oh, so this is somebody who's talking on the down low. Somebody is either getting text messages or emails or Snapchat or pictures, okay, that sort of thing. Something is happening when it comes to communication that is indirect. However, with that Page of Cups, someone is, they're in their head. This is someone who's in their head. I'm sorry, I thought that was the Page of Pentacles. That's the Page of Cups and the Page of Swords. So this is someone who's thinking about some sort of indirect message or a chat or a text or a picture, or, that sort of situation taking place. And they're in their head. They can't get this person off their mind. Okay. So there may also be an energy of seeing someone, okay, sending some sort of a message, letting someone know that they are available. And this could be, like I say, you may come across an email, a text message. It may even be a note that is handwritten or mail that gets delivered. Someone is going to reach out to this person, but they're going to call themselves doing it in an indirect way. Also, that Page of Cups is all about someone who is basically in their head, right? Whispering sweet nothings in my ear is giving me all of this, right? Sweet nothings, whispering in my ear. Okay, that is exactly what this person is doing. There's some sort of sneaky private communication that is taking place between this person and someone from their past, okay, that is reaching out to them. So look, we have the Four of Wands, okay? This is all about someone who is in a commitment, or someone, this could be, you may live with this person, you may be engaged to this person, okay? And look, we have the Two of Swords. So again, hidden communication. This is all about some sort of hidden communication, about some sort of secret promise or secret relationship. Okay. Or you are secretly living with someone, or someone is secretly living with you and you're in relationship somewhere, or there's something sneaky that is taking place. Maybe there's energy of you're sneaking over to this person's house. Okay. There could be that. But there is a whole commitment, or someone who is in a committed relationship that's doing these things. Okay. Under the deck, the Seven of Wands. So someone is going to be fighting back, standing their ground. This is all about standing your ground. Cancer dealing with an Aries, you certainly have fire energy coming through. And you have the Queen of Swords. So there is someone who is definitely, like I said, side-eyeing the situation. And it's like, I don't think so. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think so, bro. With the Ace of Wands, yes, one night stand vibes. You are definitely picking up on this energy and you're not having it. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles. So again, with the Ace of Wands and the Six of Pentacles, this is all about somebody has been having some extra relations, and it's like they think you don't know. There's the energy of, they think that you're just so vulnerable or so needy that you're not going to pick up on this, right? But like I said, and like I was prefacing at the beginning of this reading, channeling this energy, you have this sixth sense about you, this intuition, this ability, Cancer, to just see through people and things. So there's the energy of, if you're dealing with an Aries, this Aries is shady. Okay, they have been one Aries that has been fake at some point, or even try to pretend to be your friend, okay, with that Six of Cups. But with that Eight of Wands, they have been busy either talking behind your back, hidden communications, or just being sneaky altogether, okay, being sneaky altogether, okay, telling you what you want to hear with the Page of Cups, just telling you whatever sounds good, whatever will make Cancer feel good today. That's what we're going to say. They think you're so small, Cancer, but you got a big one for this particular Aries. Okay. So, y'all let me know how that resonates with you. Okay. Let me know how that resonates with you. This is what I'm going to do. I started to put all those cards up. This is what I'm going to do. I'm glad I did that. So we're just going to move on for sake of time. And I'm going to do the timestamps later, but moving on to Taurus. Let's get our handy dandy collective oracle box. I made this box for you guys probably 6 years ago now, and it's very tattered, but it was made with love. I think it was 5 years ago. Don't let me add on years. Yeah, it was like 5 years ago when I created this. And I created it with all three of my channels in mind, okay? My collective, so to speak, which goes across all three channel platforms, or all three channels on this platform and all of my other platforms. Okay? Any time and energy that you loan to this channel and these readings is always appreciated. So just want y'all to know that. All right, Cancers. Cancers and Taurus. And happy birthday, Taurus. Happy birthday. It's your birthday, Taurus. It's your birthday. So Cancer is dealing with the Taurus. I should take those since they came out. Y'all know how I do. I like to shuffle them well, but whatever comes out, comes out. And I kind of have it covered so that I'm not seeing the cards as I'm pulling them. Y'all, I have it blocked from my view, so I literally cannot see what's on the cards as I'm pulling them out. Okay. Okay, I think that is going to start us off. All right, start from the bottom here. Start from the bottom. Now we're here. Oh, look at that. Higher learning. We started from the bottom and now we're here. Okay, so Cancer is dealing with a Taurus. This higher learning energy is also Hierophant energy. So we are talking about ascended. We're talking about high level. This could also relate to a marriage, a high level of commitment. Okay. A higher level of understanding. This is someone who may be in college, someone who may be taking classes, you may be getting a master's degree, or just someone who is educated, or someone who is going to be educated. Okay, so someone may be learning a lesson. All right. So Cancer is dealing with a Taurus. Somebody may be in school or learning something, or you may just be learning. Somebody's going to learn something today. So we have out of the ashes here. All right. So this represents an energy of something completely being ob- obliterated, or just kind of like you completely like squashed an idea and you're starting over fresh, or you completely walked away from this connection and you're now, this is like something brand new after something very, very rough ended. Okay, so this could be the person that you're walking or have left, or the person that you transitioned away from, the relationship ended, whatever the case may be, and this is you now starting over fresh, like brand new. Okay, out of the ashes. This could also be an energy where this person literally left you and with harmful intentions, or just with a lack of care. Okay, they didn't care how you came back from a situation that knocked you down. Okay, took you out. Okay, but you are coming back with higher learning. You are ascending. You are better now. You're stronger. You may even be in a situation where this person just kind of walked out on you, and there were expectations, right? And now you are with someone who you're committed to. They're committed to you. You may even be married to someone else, right? Whatever the case may be, you're in a situation where you have learned your lessons from whatever this past situation was. Okay, take it how it resonates. Taurus or Cancer is dealing with the Taurus, or Taurus dealing with the Cancer. So we have just don't want to fight. And this is in the reverse. This is in the reverse. So what's interesting and what I'm picking up on is the sense of, at one point you really didn't want to fight. You didn't want to cause any problems or create any waves. You didn't want any trouble, right? Don't start none, won't be none. But not so much anymore, right? There's an energy of, just because you're ascended doesn't mean you aren't wise, okay? Um, and just because maybe you're just coming out of the ashes doesn't mean, okay, doesn't mean that you won't get brand new on somebody. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So, we just don't want to fight in the reverse. Somebody is starting to actually stand on business. Okay. Somebody is starting to stand on business because of what the lessons that they have learned, and because of what they have gone through and what they lost. Okay. What they went through and what they lost learning these lessons. Okay. What do we have next? What did I tell you? Coffee and conversation and cloudy. And look, it's funny how they're both blue. I get blue is that communication card for me. It's like emotional as well. But we have coffee and conversations. Getting together. Sorry, guys. I have to try to determine what the hell. Okay. Yeah. Rebuke all energy trying to come in to disturb me or this reading, or you resonating with this energy, in Jesus' name. So it's going to go back to sender wherever it came from, in the name of Jesus. You got to go, Joe. All right. So there it is. Interesting. that I call him Joe. So we have coffee and conversation, and then we have cloudy. Okay. Coffee and conversation and cloudy. Something that this person is getting together and conversing or communicating about is there's something cloudy about things. There's something that's unclear, okay? Something that's hazy, perhaps, about what this person is saying that's not necessarily adding up, Cancer or Taurus, whichever one it applies, take it how it resonates. But something isn't adding up, or there's something that is causing it to be cloudy. Something is murking up the water, so to speak. Something is murking up the water. Okay, so let's see. Let's look at Spirit Shield Oracle here. Tell me about Cancer and Taurus, please. Tell me about Cancer and Taurus, please. Cancer and Taurus. Okay, so we have message here. What did I tell you? There's some sort of conversation or important communication. It says, open your mail. Important communication. Pick up the phone. Respond quickly. Communication, important conversation. Okay? So like I said, somebody it's got this message. They listen. There's an energy of they want to tell you something or give you some information or put you on with information, right? They want to teach you something. They want to learn you today, okay? They're going to teach you a lesson. And they have this message for you, right? Out of the ashes. This could also be an energy of someone who is coming back. So Cancer, maybe you were in a connection with the Taurus, right? And out of the ashes, like you left this person, this relationship was over, right? But this person is sending you messages that they want to get together. They want to have a conversation with you. But there's something about this that is just not adding all the way up, okay? Just don't want to fight in the reverse. Your defenses are up. This is 7 of Wands energy, okay? 7 of Wands energy. This is the energy of somebody who is on guard now, that this person is just coming out of the ashes, sending you a message, telling you nonetheless, it's like you have ascended. You've moved on. You see what I mean? This is you. This is you. You're in the energy of, baby, I've learned my lesson. I've moved on from the past. You know, I don't hang out with people like that anymore. Okay? But they've messaged you. They want to have a talk, a conversation. And that seems a little bit murky. You need more. You need more information before you just pick up the phone and call this person, right? It says pick up the phone, respond quickly. They want you to hurry up and get back to them. But you're like, I don't know. Let's see what else we got. Overcome. What did I tell you? This falls right in line with ascension, higher learning. Okay, you have learned lessons. This even says lessons learned. Literally, it says lessons learned. Okay, cycle is closed, baby. Okay, we've learned that lesson. We don't need to go back. We don't need to call this person back and see what they have to say. We're good. So, Cancer, whatever this situation is that you have ascended from or towards, depending on what side of the spectrum you are watching and resonating from, take it how it resonates for everybody. You can have Cancer in your chart and resonate with this message, okay? It's the energy. So overcome, and look, you have anger. Overcome anger and ascension. Y'all, I cannot do this. Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. Higher learning and ascension. I told you, this is the Hierophant energy. You're going to learn today. This says higher understanding. That word higher, higher, overcome. And then we have anger. I feel like, see, this person, like you really have ascended getting away from this person, because I feel like with Cloudy, okay, coffee and conversation, it's and out of the ashes, right? I feel like this was a crash and burn situation. Whatever ended when it ended, and there was no coming back from this. So the fact that this person is reaching out to you, wanting to have a conversation, you're like, and then we have just don't want to fight in the reverse, and you're like, but that's all you did was fight, right? With this person. So there's going to be a second guessing there. That is what is going on with you. Okay. Under the deck, we have social. See, I'm telling you, outgoing, spontaneous, adventurous, meeting new people, being silly and never at home. This person wants to reach out to you and unblock. I'm telling you, they want to talk to you. This is somebody that you are not speaking to. You may have blocked this person, and they're having to go around the roundabout to reach out to you. And it's going to be up to your good graces to see what the heck this person might want. But I don't think you're going to. That is just me. But let's just see. Tell me about Taurus and Cancer. I'm just going to pull a few. Okay. Let's see. I just got a few. Yeah. So, yeah, we have the 8 of Cups. Okay. This is someone who has walked away, and not just walked away. This is somebody who learned lessons when they left, and they don't intend on, remaking the same mistakes. They don't intend on going back. They crashed, they burned, they were out. And look. We have the 5 of Swords in the reverse. See, somebody is basically reaching out, wanting to, they're basically saying, you know what? Freak it. Let's just reach out to Cancer and see what Cancer is going to say. I know Cancer doesn't want to talk to me ever again in life. Okay. I know if I was the last person on Mars, Cancer would never reach out, not even by Morse code. Yeah. So let's just cut our losses. Let's just see, that was a long time ago. Maybe they've forgiven me. Maybe Cancer is forgiving me if I just show them that I'm sorry, that, I didn't mean it, whatever it was that happened. Maybe Cancer will compromise. Okay. That's what the 5 of Swords in the reverse represents. It's all about compromising after you pretty much mind, someone, so they're all messed up in the head. And now this person wants to come around and be friends, eat, drink, be merry. And you're like, I don't think so. And next, we have the Death card in the reverse. Like, what much more do I have to say? Scorpionic energy, by the way. But when it's in the reverse, this is someone who's toxic. This is someone who's holding on to a situation that is long dead and gone. Get it? You dig? They are reaching out to you. And with that Eight of Cups, you're like, baby, I have learned and moved on. I have learned and burned and learned. There it is. I've burned and I have learned out of the ashes and higher learning. Wow. Cancer's dealing with the Taurus. You have burned and you have learned. And under the deck, look at this, the Emperor. This is all about taking control. This is also about divine masculine wanting to control, perhaps. This could be an energy of you were married to this person. This person may come in with some sort of promise of marriage. That's why we're seeing the Hierophant, higher learning, ascension. Okay, several different ways we're seeing that card. Okay. We even have cloudy, which lets me know, again, ascension. You think about ascending into the clouds, right? But we have the Emperor along with the Four of Cups. Okay, so this is all about someone who is really in their feelings, or actually, it's quite the opposite. It's someone who's very disconnected from any real true feelings. They're just all about wanting to control. This is just all about control and the fact that this person is not getting what they want. They don't have access. They either can't talk to you, can't see you, can't call you, can't do whatever they want to do with you. Okay. And that's all this person is caring about. See, with the Five of Pentacles, I'm telling you, it's all about the fact that you walked away. You left this person. You are now, this person is feeling abandoned and alienated, which is probably what you may have felt at one point in time, which is why we're in this situation. Okay. See, Ten of Wands, it's not so much fun when the rabbit got the gun. I'm just saying, this person is overwhelmed, all right, emotionally, because you left and you don't want them to come back. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to Gemini. What do we have for Cancers and a Gemini? I hope you all are enjoying the message. Please hit that thumbs up button for me if you're just coming into the building. And like the video, you guys, and make sure you're subscribed. All right, put a yellow heart in the comments and put your question in the comments. You guys, I'm going to go live on Sunday evening, probably around 4:30, 5 p.m. Central Standard. And I'm going to do these questions. Okay, so I will accept the first 18 questions as a courtesy. Anything after that, if we have time, I will take your questions and we'll do a little, like maybe one question for like $7.77. I'll do a sale. I usually do it for $11.11, but I'll do a sale for you guys for this weekend because it is Mother's Day. All right. Okay, so let's see what we have here for Cancers and Gemini. Cancer dealing with a Gemini. Let's cover this up here. Cancers and a Gemini. Cancers dealing with Gemini. And it is not your season. Coming up next, it will be though. All right, so let's see. So we have insanity. It sounds about right. Cancers, if you are dealing with the Gemini, this is exactly what you should be feeling right now. Okay? Somebody is driving you insane in the membrane. And we have in the reverse, take time to say sorry. This is in the reverse. Okay. So here we go. Already, I can tell you that you are dealing with either a narcissist, okay, or just somebody who is just completely unaware of many things. Do you see what I'm saying? Just has a complete unawareness of like what they do, or how they come across, or how they affect others. Just very, very insensitive, okay, or just an extreme narcissist. Okay, I said what I said. And next we have blessed financially in the reverse. Okay, blessed financially in the reverse. So somebody is on the struggle end of the situation here. Things aren't going well for this person financially, and there may even be some level of just kind of mental anxiety about this, with taking time to say sorry in the reverse. This is somebody who, basically they feel that their situation somehow excuses their behavior, is what I'm going to say. This is somebody who's frustrated because things aren't going their way, okay? And this person is driving you up a wall, okay? They are, because you're not that type of individual. We have bring only what you can carry, Cancer. Bring only what you can carry. So there's an energy of not trying to hold on to too much stuff, or not necessarily needing to have a whole bunch of assets or things. With blessed financially in the reverse, I'm just getting an energy of only being able to take what you can take with you, what you can carry, like only the clothes on your back, perhaps. Like this person had to lose everything, is what I'm getting. Take the time to say sorry. Bring only what you can carry. Insanity. This person, I feel like this person may have driven you to the point where, you know what? I just can't take it anymore. I'm gone. I can't. There was no explanation. There was no apologies. There was just, I can't. And this person just walked. Okay. This person just left. In the reverse, look, stepping out on the side, in quotes. Okay. Stepping out on the side. And this is in the reverse. So someone is not, or there's a red, this is, okay. There's an energy of something is not necessarily what you thought it was, perhaps. Maybe there was an appearance of someone doing one thing and it turns out they weren't actually doing that. With bring only what you can carry, this has a deeper energy. It's almost like don't try to grasp at straws that you can't hold, right? Like if you can't hold on to it, it's not making sense. But what you can hold on to, you can grasp. You know what I mean? Okay, hold on. 1 second. Okay, you guys, sorry about that. That noise just kind of threw me off a little bit. Okay. But again, um, bringing only what you can carry. exclamation point. So again, there's an energy of having to leave in a hurry, I feel. Having to leave with whatever it was that you had, whatever you could take with you. Okay. Having to leave everything behind. Blessed financially at one point, but having had walked away from everything, this has changed. Okay. Insanity. Take time to say sorry in the reverse. So there was no time to apologize. You just had to get out. Stepping out on the side in the reverse. Yeah, you couldn't take it anymore. It's like you were taken to the point of no return, like literally. This is like literally taken to the point of no return. Look at the beach time soul oracle messages here. Tell me about Cancers and Gemini. Cancer dealing with a Gemini, please. Cancer dealing with a Gemini. Cancer's dealing with a Gemini. Okay, so yeah, look, the snake. Healthy choices in the reverse. Toxic. Okay. You had to do what was best for you. You were in a situation that was toxic. And you were literally in a toxic situation with the devil himself. Okay, with this snake energy, this lower vibration. Seduction. Look at this. Toxic on top of toxic on top of toxic. This is all about temptation, being tempted to make bad decisions that weren't good for you. This is what you have been doing all along. But you have broken free. Look, the dragonfly. It's almost like the other reading from the ashes. It's almost like the other reading. Being lighthearted, finding out a truth is coming to light, adapting, changing, and healing. See, you are learning about something. This person either cheated or they stepped out on the side, or there's an energy if this person did it over and over, or to the point where you just felt like you were going insane. Okay. And you couldn't deal with this. There's energy of not being able to deal with it. See, cassette over and over and over. This is happening over and over with this person, and we have clock out of time. I'm telling you right now, this is done. You're done. You are done. There is no more conversation here. Okay, no more conversation. No more playing it out. No more going over things over and over again. Once you get this information, there's an energy of just kind of being out of time. Okay, those cards just came right out. I didn't even have to shuffle. Okay, 3 cards came out, y'all. So look, we have the Queen of Cups, the 4 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so this could be, listen, this is all about being very insecure with your feelings, your emotions. You know what I mean? Having had put your emotions on the line, we have the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, right? This is all about compassion. This is all about working it out. This is all about love, compassion, feeling emotions for this person. But with that 4 of Pentacles, this is very insecure energy. Now, things have taken a very insecure turn with this person. You don't feel safe. There's energy of not feeling safe. Okay, your feelings and your emotions are not safe. Wheel of Fortune here under the deck. This is all about things taking a swift turn. Okay, this also can represent blessings. And we have the Knight of Swords. This is also about taking a turn, a sharp turn. Do you understand me? So this is someone who's going from blessings to not blessings. And look, we have blessed financially in the reverse, y'all. Look at this. I cannot make this up. You've got blessed financially in the reverse, and then you have the Wheel of Fortune with the Knight of Swords. And now you have the Sun. So whatever this truth is, there's an energy of you finding out something, things coming to light. Okay. And we saw that with the dragonfly, things coming to light, you finding out. And when it says being lighthearted about the situation, it's not as though it didn't affect you, but you've already did this over and over again. And now you're done hurting. You're done feeling any type of way. You're done giving this person chances. You're just over. You're just over it. And you're moving on. Okay. Let's move on to Cancers, dealing with another Cancer. Let's see here. Start off with Queen Cancer Oracle. Cancer is dealing with another Cancer. Okay. I haven't gotten that card in a while. Ooh, this is going to be juicy. Oh my gosh, we have all of these red cards coming out. What in the world? Oh no. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're going to stop before it has a chance to do anything else. I'm just kidding. We're going to keep going, but we're going to stop here with this deck. So we have Eyes Wide Shut. Eyes wide shut. Your eyes are open, but they're closed, or there's an energy of you not seeing a situation, even though you're looking dead at it. Or perhaps you're looking away from a situation on purpose. We have revenge here, and then we have what looks like either a snake, or it could be water, could be emotional. There could be some emotional revenge. Eyes wide shut. Okay, there's an energy of closing your eyes to a situation, or your eyes are open and you're not saying something about something. With revenge here, this could be the revenge. Okay, the fact that you're seeing something and not saying something about what you're seeing. Take it how it resonates. I don't know why it came out like that, but it did. And then we have lies and scandal. I'm telling you right now, this is an energy of somebody who's seen something that is bad, but they're keeping their mouth closed. They're not saying anything to anybody about what they saw. Okay, eyes wide shut. They saw it, but their mouth is shut. You see what I mean? And we have turn on some good music, and this is in the reverse. Okay, so turn on some good music in the reverse. So the music stopped. I'm just getting an energy of a record scratching. I don't know about y'all, but I don't know why that image just popped in my head, or I just heard like a record scratch, literally. And it's almost like, oh, party's over. Okay, so we have thunder here. Something is going down. Something is going down here. There is some sort of scandal. There is someone who is either telling lies, or they're not telling the whole truth about a situation, or they know something and they're not saying anything. They're trying to keep the peace, or they don't want to start any trouble. Okay. But it looks like this is going to happen anyways. It looks like somebody is going to find out the truth anyways. So I would think that one through. Think that one all the way through here. Let's see. Tell me about Cancer is dealing with another Cancer. Cancer is dealing with another Cancer. I know what made me pull this deck out, but I decided to use it. So Three cards came out here. Message of freedom. We have forgiveness. And then we have abundance here. This could be divine feminine. This could also represent Empress energy. Could also represent Wheel of Fortune. With forgiveness here, that could represent Temperance. Temperance in the Wheel of Fortune with message of freedom. So this is like the Death card. This is like Nine of Pentacles energy. Hold on one second. Well, I do apologize for that disturbance there, you guys. I had someone at the door that I had to grab for my dinner. So, under the deck with this message of freedom, forgiveness, and abundance here, which is interesting because it's almost as though you gave someone some sort of a message letting them know that it was over or that things were done. Or this could be vice versa. Someone could be giving you this message. There is now an energy of someone wanting forgiveness. Under the deck, we have karma. And we have children here with learning. I feel that someone may have stepped out or someone did something and there was some cause and effect. And this cause and effect is what is going to be this person's karma, if that makes sense. This could be in the form of a child. It could be in the form of a karmic baby mama, okay, or baby daddy situation. Somebody is definitely learning their lesson, however, through this karmic, okay? There was some sort of energy, someone who is either extremely childish or literally someone who gave birth to or got someone pregnant, and they are dealing with this karmic energy and they are up to their arms in it. Do you understand me right now? Yeah, they're feeling the fire of their choice, okay? Let's look at the tarot messages here. Try to block out the noise. I have really ignorant people that live nearby that make a lot of noise all the time. It's so ridiculous. All right, so let's keep it moving. They start off early in the morning and it just doesn't stop. It's all day. So I'm very, very excited about my new place because it is very, very quiet where I am. Okay. I'm just still doing some cleaning and getting some things moved. Plus, I'm dealing with a bit of an injury, so it's kind of taking me a little bit longer to get things the way I need it. And I have surgery coming up next week, so I will be getting things finalized throughout the weekend. But next week, I'm going to be down for the count for the next 3 weeks or more. So I will be able to still come on and do the tarot messages. I won't be able to use my hand, my left hand, for anything, but I will still be able to use my right hand. So I will still be able to shuffle the cards and turn the cards over. Okay, that's all I need to do. I pretty much talk is the most that I do with you guys. So Let's look here. Let's see what's going to come out. Let's shuffle. Tell us about Cancer. Dealing with another Cancer, please. I said 3 cards, but let's get one more here. Okay. And I'm glad that I did. Okay. It makes sense. Oh, it definitely coincides. So we have the Knight of Wands here with the Ten of Swords. Okay. So I'm going to tell you right now, this is an energy of somebody who is, deciding, listen, I'm not going any further with this. I'm done. I've had enough. I can't take another knife in the back, in the side, in the spleen, anywhere. I can't. Okay. I am done. There is an ending, and it is an abrupt ending, and someone is taking a stand. Okay. Someone is taking a stand in doing this. Someone is taking a stand. And we have the Three of Cups here and Judgment. Okay. 3 of Cups and Judgment. Listen, so this also is someone who is waking up to something. And with that 3 of Cups, this is an energy of having someone to talk to. Okay. Realizing that that person that was always there isn't necessarily there anymore. Okay. All of a sudden, this person that you thought was your friend, is now holding you accountable. Okay. This person is holding the other person accountable. Look, under the devil. Okay. This is that toxicity. And we have the 9 of Wands. So again, there's an energy of staying, being stuck, in the energy of being stuck or not giving up, or the devil is being persistent and, not giving up. Well, we don't give the devil any energy. Okay. Because God has the say, the last say, the first say, and the last say. Period, point blank. So while this devil energy is being obsessive and controlling and possessive and not, not wanting to let go, you're on a whole nother page. You're being just as persistent and strong-willed as you can be. That I am not giving in. I am not giving up. You have the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. This is all about truth, honesty, clarity. Okay. Seeing something and realizing, like, light bulbs are coming on. You're realizing a truth here. Okay. And we have the 2 of Pentacles. So there's energy of a struggle, going back and forth with the situation, a push and pull, right? Someone juggling, going back and forth with the truth. Okay. Maybe having a hard time dealing with the truth, right? But this is all about having clarity, right? And that 2 of Pentacles is someone who has been struggling with dealing with the truth. But after some time, it's like, you know what? It is what it is. So Cancer, you're coming to the determination that it is what it is. It is what it is with this person. Lies and scandal, thunder, eyes wide shut. And then we have revenge. Turning a blind eye to a situation. And I feel like you're turning a blind eye to the connection with this person, or you're turning a blind eye to the control that this person was trying to exert over you, Cancer. Either way, you're not having it, okay? You are not having it. Moving on to Cancer's dealing with a Leo. Cancers and Leo. All right, let's give it a bit of a shuffle here. Uh-oh, we got some cards that came out. We're going to take them. Okay. Mardi Gras colors. Okay. We're going to take them. Okay. What do you suspect? What do you suspect? Okay. So there's energy of, if you're suspecting something, if you have an intuition about something, go with that. Okay. There's energy of, you pretty much know what it is. Okay. You just have to allow yourself to accept it. You have to go through that phase of acceptance, right? Hold on 1 second. Relight my candle. Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay. What do we have next? Spies and lies. Okay. We got all this scandal, and now we got spies and lies. What do you suspect? Spies and lies. So listen, you've been obviously watching. This is all about, what do you suspect, and now there's an energy of, you're going to find out. It's not even a question of what do I suspect. There's an energy of needing to get concrete proof. And I feel like with spies and lies, maybe you hired someone, a private investigator. There's an energy of, getting the truth one way or the other. Okay, with spies and lies, you're going to find there's going to be an energy of getting someone else to find out for you, right? You're not going to have to continue to just suspect this. You're going to find out. And look, no, 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 Cancer. This is going to be either very bad news or not what you want to hear at all. Okay, so whatever it is dealing with this Leo, it's what you suspected. You're going to get someone to look into a matter, and you're not going to like what you find out. Okay, next it says, seek higher power. Seek higher power. And this is in the reverse, exclamation point. So there's an energy of perhaps not seeking out someone who has more information. There's an energy of maybe going to different means. Okay. Maybe going on the dark web, or on the underground, some sort of a back channel to get information. It says spies and lies. So this is all about some sort of a lower realm. So someone is dealing in something, I feel, that may be very shady. You may be finding out information about someone, and it may be stuff that you don't want to hear. It may be things that are you consider dark. We have piercing my heart here in the reverse. Piercing my heart in the reverse. So there's an energy of not something that's not going to break you. It may upset you, but it's not going to have any, long-term lasting effects. It's not going to bother you, basically. Your heart is not going to be pierced. You're not going to be touched. You're not going to be hurt. It's not going to affect you emotionally. It's not going to bother you. So maybe it'll be bad news, but it's not something that's going to break you. That's what I'm getting. Maybe by the time you get this information or figure out or come to the truth of a situation, maybe you'll be at the point where it's not going to hurt you anymore. There's just a need of getting at the truth. Okay. So you may be finding out that someone's cheating, but you may have already suspected this person for some time now, right? So when you find out, you got somebody to spy, you got somebody to find out about these lies, and it's like, it's all bad news, right? But at the same time, seek a higher power in the reverse. It's like you knew that you were seeking in low places and you were going to see low things. You know what I mean? It's almost like if you don't want to find, don't look. If you don't want to know, don't ask. And with piercing my heart in the reverse, this is not something that is going to break you down, because I feel as though you already have some inkling that there are things that are brewing. Let's look at a different oracle deck here. I'm going to look at the sea. No, this isn't the sea. I don't know the name of this deck. I'll have to forget. I forget. When it comes to me, I will let you know. I don't know why I think it's not. It's totally not. Okay. All right. So let's see. Tell me about Cancer and Leo. Okay. I caught it with my leg. All right. So interesting. So we have alive in the reverse, you guys, and we have clear. Didn't I say that it is going to be clear, or something is going to be clear, like you're going to be getting the information, clarity? I sure did. You're going to be getting clarity. And we pulled the Ace of Swords in the last reading, but let's just keep going and see what else we get here. Alive in the reverse. This is an energy of something that is obviously gone, dead and gone. It's a done deal, right? It's a done deal. And we have space in the reverse and reveal in the reverse. So with space in the reverse, this is an energy of closeness, I'm going to say, right? not having space, not having any breathing room, feeling stuffy, like cluttered. You know what I mean? And we have reveal in the reverse. So something is hidden, clear, alive in the reverse. So I feel like when this situation ends, you're going to have more clarity. That's exactly what I said here. Okay, so you're going to get more clarity into a situation. You already pretty much have an idea that this situation is over and done with. You pretty much know. But with space here in the reverse, there's an energy of needing to get close to a situation or getting close. With reveal in the reverse, see, the closer you get, I feel like there's an energy of this person is going to get more secretive, or there's an energy of, not wanting you to find out about something. Okay. Not wanting you to find out about something. And under the deck, we have hope and we have shine. Okay. See, hope and shine. And I feel like that's where you are. You're in an energy of wanting this light to shine in on this situation. There's hope that the light is going to be turned on and that you're going to see the truth. And there's things are going to be revealed. Whatever is hidden, there's an energy of hoping that things are going to come to the light. Okay. So if you're dealing with the Leo, you're definitely dealing with an energy of somebody who is trying to keep their distance because they don't want things to be revealed. But there's a situation here where it's like you're going to get help or assistance in seeing the truth, right? Uncovering the truth. And you're going to get to the bottom of it. Okay. So let's look at the tarot messages here. Tell me about Cancers dealing with a Leo. Cancers and Leo. So look, we have the Justice card. We have the Three of Wands. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. So there's an energy of going from twin soul, twin flame, karmic energy, right? To with the Three of Wands, this is all about movement. It's also an energy of leaving or going outside a situation. So outside of this karmic energy, right? The Nine of Pentacles, someone wants their freedom. Somebody wants out. There's the energy of somebody is taking their independence in a situation, or somebody who's going out on a limb, going outside to get information, okay, about something going on with this karmic. This is all about truth with the Justice card. This can also represent a law enforcement, okay, and a lot of police officers will moonlight as PIs on their night hours, okay. They do that, okay, or even when they retire, they will do that. Under the deck, look, you have the Hermit. You have the Hermit. This is someone who is evaluating a situation. This is somebody who's back in the cut. They're not letting people know that they're watching, but they're watching. This is like a spy. This is someone who is sitting back, looking at others, evaluating and seeing where they fit into the situation or what is going on. And look, you have the Empress here. Somebody's trying to find out about a baby mama, or somebody who's went off on the side. We've talked about this, but there could definitely be some other divine feminine energy. And we have the Six of Swords. Okay. So this is all about learning. This is all about finding out about a situation and leaving something behind, accepting lessons, accepting the truth. Didn't I say that? Distance, you guys. That is what the Six of Swords represents, is distance. And look at this, y'all. We got, look. Look, 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 look. Space in the reverse. See? And reveal. And then we have hope and shine. So it's like, you know, you're hoping that things are going to come to the light. This person is hoping that if they could just put enough space between you and them, you know, that you won't find out about them. But if they're too close, that you're going to find out whatever this information is. And with that Six of Swords, and now with the Ace of Cups, this is someone who's trying to move far, far away from a situation, okay, before you find out about it. And this could also represent the other woman or some new lover or new person, okay? Sorry if you are going through this, Cancer or Leo, okay? Take it how it resonates. But I am sorry if you are dealing with that. Okay, so now Cancer's dealing with a Virgo. Cancers and Virgo. Cancer is dealing with a Virgo. All right. Tell me about Cancer and Virgo, please. Cancer and Virgo. Cancer and Virgo. Cancer and Virgo. Okay, so we have situationship, you're hot, and moving in. So listen, Cancer, if you're dealing with a Virgo, I feel that this could be a situation where somebody may be upset with you, but it's not going to last long. I feel like with this moving in energy, it says, I can't get enough of you. Do you want to move in together? It's like there's a situationship, or there's an energy of something happened, and you know, you and this person had some sort of a disconnect, right? It didn't last long, or there's an energy of it didn't take long. With your hot, this could also be an energy of there was some sort of a fight or a blow up. Okay. And then moving in here under the deck, we have children. Yeah. Children, dreamy, and ghosted. Okay. There's an energy of somebody had just a very like immature fight or a spat with someone that they basically had the highs for, you know, and there's also an energy of just like some sort of passionate last minute argument or fight that just got out of hand, or someone was very immature or did something immature, or somebody acted or reacted in an immature way. With dreamy and ghosted, this is all about like, you know, you're thinking about this person, okay, but with ghosted, there's energy of being pissed because this person just kind of walked out. You know, you're feeling some type of way about how this person walked out on the situation. You're feeling like they could have done things a little bit better, more mature. Okay. This person acted maturely when they reacted the way they did. Okay. Let's see. Let's look at a different oracle. Let's look at our moon oracle deck here. Tell me about Cancer and Virgo. Tell me about Cancer and Virgo. Cancer and Virgo. So we have meditate and contemplate. Okay, this is definitely someone who's thinking things through or going over something in their mind, wanting to know how things are going to turn out. So they are concerned, they are worried, or this is in their mind, on their mind. Okay, so this person may have overreacted, but it's like they're thinking, contemplating on how they reacted in the past. Okay, maybe they overreacted. We've got prosperity lies ahead. Okay, so definitely an energy of something is coming. Something is coming. It's coming in quickly. We have your dreams need a practical plan. Yes, something is coming in very quickly. It's going to be an abundance of something. And there's an energy of needing to have some sort of a practical plan so that you're not overwhelmed by this. But it is good. Whatever is coming, it is prosperous. It is something that is you're going to have an abundance of, and you're going to need to balance it out. Under the deck, you are good enough. Okay. So you need to tell yourself that you deserve this, right? Because whatever it is, it's obviously something really good. We have hold your vision. See what I mean? It's like, you know what? Just kind of just look at it a little bit longer. If you just look at it a little bit longer, you can see that this is an entire moon, right? It's just you only see the part that is lit up, okay? But if you just hold your vision and just keep focusing, then you can see the entire situation coming into view, right? It's just behind um, clouds. And yeah, there's energy of just not being able to see it, but it doesn't mean that just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there. It just means you need to look longer. Okay. Or don't stop looking, right? Don't give up. Basically, you are good enough, right? So there is something that is coming. Prosperity is going to be so much that you're going to have a financial advisor or someone to help you put things into practical view. And, you're going to have to really accept it or be able to grasp the fact that you're getting ready to be this successful, because you're getting ready to be successful. You just don't realize it. Okay. Believe in the impossible. I can't. This is definitely your reading. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Believe in the impossible. So there's an energy of something really good is coming. You don't believe that this is coming, and there's the energy of you can't really grasp it, right? Based on perhaps maybe what took place in the past. Maybe you're not seeing this. Okay. Maybe you're not able to really see this coming in based on what you dealt with in the past. But you need to hold your vision. It's not about what you see, it's about how you're looking at it, or it's about how long. Have patience. First card out is the Hierophant. Taurus energy. This is all about a high level of commitment. This is all about staying committed, believing in something. Look, we also have, and it's a higher power. Okay. Oh, wow. Higher power, believing in a higher power. I'm telling you, y'all. That is beautiful. Believe in the impossible. Look at this. And the Hierophant is the first card that came out. Do you see where we're going with this? Okay. Oh my goodness. And then with that, we got the Nine of Cups in the reverse. So this is all about being smug, right? Not necessarily believing in the impossible. There's an energy of, being very just low vibrational or just not very positive, about a situation. Why? Maybe because you don't feel like you deserve it. You don't feel like you deserve it. We have the Knight of Cups, right? This is the energy of going back and forth, being very passive aggressive, right? But there's energy of taking a stand, needing to take a stand. Under the deck, we have the Eight of Swords. You feel blocked. There's an energy of feeling blocked or feeling like you are stuck in a situation and you're always going to be in that situation. No, things are going to change. See the star. Having hope, holding out hope that things are going to change, believing in a higher power, believing in healing. And amen to that right now. Thank you, Jesus. I am claiming it right now in the name of Jesus, okay? For Cancers and Virgo. There is going to be healing. And we have the Lovers. Oh my God. I am telling you right now, this is absolutely beautiful. Wow. I am so happy for you. I am so happy for you. Things are going to come together. Things are going to come together, right? Just don't be in an energy of being stuck in that mind frame. You have to get in a higher level, okay? Ascending, right? A higher level of thinking with the Hierophant, okay? Believe in the impossible and it will happen. What we're going to do is we're going to come back with part 2 and I will do Libra through Pisces. All right, so stay tuned. Part 2 is going to be coming up next. Hit those like buttons, you guys. Smash them. Smash the like buttons for me. I love you guys so much. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Check out my other channels and my other videos. And I will see you guys on part 2 of this message coming up next. Love you. Bye.